Hey, how's it going, guys? Mr. Boss for the win here, and in today's GTA 5 video, we're going to be taking a look at all of the banned words and forbidden phrases that you cannot use in GTA 5, and more importantly, Grand Theft Auto Online. So in a game that's all about killing, robbing, stealing, and in general just committing crimes, there's a ton of words that Rockstar doesn't allow you to say to other players, which is kind of ironic because NPCs and sometimes other characters are allowed to say anything they want to you, like swearing at you and doing a whole bunch of stuff. So this video is definitely meant to be informational, but this is also going to be pretty hilarious at the same time. Now, we are going to be taking a look at some of the banned words. In fact, I shouldn't say some. We're going to be looking at all of the banned words. So some of these things will be very offensive. There's going to be some strong language used. There's going to be some not so nice things said. I am not going to personally be saying these, but just know that you will be seeing some of that. I also want to look at the more funnier ones that Rockstar don't allow you to say. And like I said, this is of course educational. In case you are sending a friendly message to someone, you'll know what words to avoid. So let's go in alphabetical order. We're obviously going to start with A. The first word that I think is interesting you cannot use is Adolf. Obviously interesting. You don't want people running around either saying Hitler or something like that. I don't know. That's the first thing that I noticed right there. The next one that I noticed that was pretty weird was axe wound. I'm not sure what they found super offensive about axe wound, but they definitely did. We go down quite a bit. There's a lot of words that would obviously make sense to not be used. Boofer is one of them. Maybe that's a word I just don't know, but boofer's kind of weird. And then by far the funniest is bum cheese. They don't want people using the word bum cheese. I also like butt pirate as well. That seems to be pretty funny too, the fact that you can't use that one. The next one I think is pretty funny is developer. We can't use the word developer. Maybe that has something to do with Rockstar, the fact that they don't want people either saying, hey, I'm a Rockstar developer, going around tricking people or something like that. So that's one of the reasons I could see that. The next one that caught my eye was eggplant. What if you're telling someone about a nice, eggplant that you had for lunch or something like that? You can't share that experience in Grand Theft Auto Online. I don't know why. I mean, I totally understand why, but I do think that's pretty funny. You can't use the word Ferguson. What if your name is Ferguson? To me, that just doesn't make a whole lot of sense at all. Maybe there's another meaning for the word Ferguson, but like I said, I know people whose last name is Ferguson. What if you were just trying to say, hey, my name is Ferguson, how are you? Same with a couple lines down, Fritz. Fritz is kind of funny too. I'm not sure why you couldn't use that. That seems to be kind of an interesting one, that's for sure. Another one that caught my eye was Grand Theft Dev. So you can't use the specific word Grand Theft Dev. Now, in case it wasn't obvious enough, I'm obviously not reading out the very offensive ones. You can look at that for yourself, and if you want to, obviously write that down that you can't use that word, you can. I'm going to be going over the not so offensive ones to say, but Grand Theft Dev, obviously, you can't say that. Moving on down, there's 3 in a row that are kind of interesting to me. The first 2 are Hotmail. One of them is spelled with 2 I's. One of them is spelled correctly, Hotmail. Maybe they're trying to prevent people from writing down their email address or something like that. I'm really not too sure. Under that is Hauser. So that's for Dan and Sam Hauser. Apparently, they don't want their names being said in Grand Theft Auto Online, which obviously might make sense. I don't know. Maybe they would think people are impersonating them or something like that. I'm really not too sure. So I'm not sure if this is all that offensive. It doesn't sound it, but knobhead, is that offensive? I don't know. That almost sounds like you're calling someone a knucklehead, a knobhead. I don't know why that's all that offensive, but that is as well. Also in the J's too, Jerry is banned. What if your name is Jerry? You can't even say your own name because it's banned. That is such a bummer if that is the case. Same with long nose. I don't know what long nose is. Like, when would you use long nose in an offensive setting? I don't know, but that's one of the banned words too. Same with Microsoft. Apparently, Rockstar doesn't want people saying what system they're playing on. What if someone asks you, I'm on the Microsoft Xbox? Well, you can't say the word Microsoft, so I don't get that right there. I'm not sure why they have a problem with the developer of the console you're on. And I think it continues as well, because if we go onto the other page, you can't say the word Nintendo either. Nintendo is banned too. What the heck? That's really strange. I obviously don't get that. Moving on to the P's, Pirate Bay is banned. Obviously, Rockstar want to prevent maybe people from saying where they acquired this game if you play on PC. Apparently, you can't say PlayStation either. Not sure why, but PlayStation is a banned word too. Moving on to the R's, Red Dead Dev is also banned too. Red Dead Dev, so Grand Theft Dev and Red Dead Dev are banned. Same with redneck. I mean, I know redneck isn't like the best word, but that's not like a horrible word to say. Like, even Rockstar have characters that they call rednecks in the game, so I'm really not too sure. Rockstar is also banned. Same with Rockstar Dev and also Rockstar without an A. So after that, there's also a ton of other Rockstar references that are banned. Rockstar Japan, Leeds, Lincoln, London, Rockstar NE, Rockstar North, Rockstar NYC, Rockstar SD, Toronto International, Japan, Leeds. There's a lot of them that are banned after that that all have Rockstar sort of starts in the beginning of it. And I guess that makes sense. They want people to not be able to either impersonate a Rockstar employee or something along those lines. I'm not sure. Now, one that really doesn't make a whole lot of sense to me either is Social Club. I mean, so much happens on the Rockstar game Social Club. Why would you ban that as a word? That just doesn't make sense. Like, what if you found a cool job and you want to tell them where you got it? You got it on the Social Club. Well, you can't say that in a message. So to me, that's a little bit strange. Also, they have banned Sony. So keeping with the console manufacturers, Sony, you are not able to say. A couple weird words in the T's. You can't say Thunderbites. I'm not sure what that is. I've never heard that really used before. You can't use torrent or torrent spelled incorrectly. So that obviously makes sense. Rockstar wants to prevent that. You can't use www, probably trying to prevent people from sharing a website. You can't share Xbox either. And then apparently another famous torrent site, Zshare. I've never heard of that one before, but they don't want people using that. So anyways, that right there is the full list of all GTA 5 and Grand Theft Auto Online's banned words. Now, if you're interested in checking out all of those words together, I will leave a link to a Imgur page in the description that you can check out for yourself. Again, most of these are very, very offensive, and hopefully you aren't using 98% of these words in your normal language. Hopefully I've taught you better than that. But there are some words like Sony and Xbox, like why can't we use those? I'm really not too sure why. Hopefully, again, you guys aren't using these words, but if you're unsure, I'll leave a link to the full list in the description. But anyways, that's all I've got for you guys in this video today. Hopefully you enjoyed. I found this pretty hilarious. Obviously, the non-offensive stuff as hilarious as possible. Let me know what you think in the comment section down below. I'd love to hear from you guys down there. If you did go on to enjoy this video, though, a like rating would, of course, be awesome. And also, subscribe to my YouTube channel if you are new, where you like daily GTA 5 videos like this. With all the way, guys, like I said, thanks so much for watching. Take care, and I'll see you guys in the next video.